Welcome back. Amid a dire shortage of medical oxygen across the country, oxygen SOS calls continue. The Mulchand Hospital has now told NDTV that they've put out an urgent SOS call for help. They say that they have less than 2 hours of oxygen supply left. They say that they're in a desperate need. They've tried nodal officer numbers, but they have been unable to connect. There are 135 COVID-19 patients on life support at the Mulchand Hospital. We have Madhu Handa, medical director of the Mulchand Hospital, joining us on the phone line. What more can you tell us about the situation at Mulchand right now?
So we are down to it's not 2 hours now. We are down to, I think, about 30 minutes at the moment. But yes, we have the cognizance has been taken and the nodal officers have responded. But I think there are other hospitals also with similar. Wim Hands is there, National Heart is there. We are in the same locality. So now they have to prioritize which hospital, but it's really a bad scene, and I cannot be too much on this line because I'm coordinating since 4 o'clock in the morning for this. And, it's really bad. Wim Hansen is down to ambuing their patients. We will be down. We have retained all our night staff, called in additional people just to be ensured that we save as many lives as we can by manual ambu also once our oxygen, pipeline gets depleted. We hope that the supply comes in time, but we're keeping our fingers crossed. And this is a never-ending thing. It happens every day. Today is one of the worst days, and I'm really sorry, but we just have to keep going, and it's overwhelming, and it's very depressing, and it's very. I'm sorry I cannot go on because, I have to go back to coordinating with my team. But I just want to highlight it's a sad state of affairs. I'm sorry.
Madhu Handa, the medical director there of the Mulchand Hospital. I have several more questions for you, ma'am, but I think you have way more important things to do at the moment. We sincerely hope that the authorities are watching. They're listening to what you've just had to say. The Mulchand Hospital, among others in the area, it's not the only one. There are other hospitals as well. We don't have confirmations directly from those hospitals, so we don't want to sound alarmist. But the Mulchand Hospital, the medical director there telling NDTV at the moment that they are down to just half an hour of medical oxygen. By Mulchand's own estimates, they have 135 COVID-19 patients. Many of them are on life support. They say they are desperate. They tried nodal officers. They finally managed to get through to the nodal officer. However, there are other hospitals that are in dire need as well. So how will this be prioritized? How will the supply of oxygen be prioritized? It is indeed a dire situation. And what's also important to note here is that you have the director of Mulchand telling us that this is an everyday story, that this is not a story that plays out once in a while. This is an everyday story that is in fact playing out. We're going to keep a